everyone. So today we're going to be covering our daily agenda for the 7th. Our essential question is still, what is TPACK and how can it help me organize my writing? We got a bit of a busy day today, so let's get through it. So we are going to start off class, of course, with your 10-minute quick write. That is actually going to be found in just a little bit. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Then you're going to be working on your TPACK. So yesterday, the 6th, we worked on what is the TPACK, which we remember is topic sentence, evidence, paraphrasing evidence, analyzing your evidence, and your concluding kind of remarks or statements. Today we're going to finish reading and annotating that article that we read yesterday, and you guys are going to start working on what are the sentence frames that we use for TPACK. I really want to make sure you guys are really good on those sentence frames and you know how to use them, so when you guys start writing, hopefully at the end of today, you guys are okay to do that. You're going to go through your TPACK writing practice and your checklist. So that's going to be basically your prompt and your checklist and what is going to be expected out of you guys, and you're going to get started writing, hopefully. And then we're going to do an exit ticket. As always, vision boards are due this Sunday, guys. That's coming up for those of you that haven't. And then your TPACK paragraph is going to be due next Sunday, I believe, with the annotations. So if I didn't write that down, but I'll make sure it's there for class. So your due now is going to be this quick write. What has your experience with distance learning been like? In your opinion, do you think distance learning is effective? This is going to tie directly into the prompt that we're doing, and I just really want to hear your thoughts as a student. What has distance learning been like for you? I am currently a college student, as many of you guys know, so I know what distance learning looks like for me, but that's very different from how you guys see every day in class. Some of you might think it's too much, some of you might think it's too little. I really want to hear your thoughts. And then we are going to be working on our annotations. We started this a little bit yesterday, but we're going to really get through it today. Remember, annotations are not just highlighting. You guys, through Cami, are going to number each paragraph. So that's the first one. You're going to circle the words that you do not know and look up the definitions. So that's a circling action. You have to underline anything that you deem is very important, and especially when you guys are going to be writing your TPACK statements, it's really important to get those good quotes from the articles. You're going to highlight any main ideas. And remember, when we highlight anything, we also have to write on the side, so we have to put a text box, and we will be going through this in class. And you need to summarize each paragraph in a 1 to 2 sentence format, just to have it on the side so that you know what's going on in this paragraph. And then making connections to the text, text to self, text to world, text to text. So what that means is maybe you connect with the article, it's about distance learning. Maybe you connect that you really miss going in person, and some of the kids also miss going in person. You can make that text to self connection. So that's how you can do that. So you can make a text box on the side where you connect to the text and say, I feel like this when I go to class too, or when I do distance learning. So that's just how you connect it to yourself. And I will model it with you guys. I don't know. You guys can't really see much, but I will go through Cami with you guys a little bit more about how we do this. There are videos under semester 1 annotations if you need more help. And of course, I'll be there to help you all through it. Then we're going to be working on our sentence frames. So it's really important that you guys understand that you guys have these frames. So when you're stating evidence, there are multiple ways to let your audience know that here is your evidence, you're about to present it. So you can use sentence frames like, the author cites evidence that illustrates blank. Or, for example, on page blank, in lines blank, blank says blank. That's a lot of blanks, but you guys can fill them in as you come across your evidence. And remember, your evidence is usually your important lines, unless you're going to be underlined under your annotations. P is going to be paraphrasing, so that's when you're summarizing. That's not analysis, so it's just summarizing. So it's like saying, in other words, the author is saying blank. Remember, this is the one where you're telling it to your friend who has never heard of this before. And then you're analyzing. This is where you guys get deeper. This is where you guys are going to make your inferences. So sentence frames are the author makes this comparison be so that, or I interpret this to mean, because remember, what you interpret and what you infer are basically the same thing. You guys have been doing this. You guys just got to put it into practice. And then you have your language frames for connecting theme to claim, or really kind of closing out. So to sum up, in summary, therefore, this emphasizes blank. So this is just going to help us out a little bit more. I might have you guys have a little fun kind of game in class and make you guys kind of come up with some fun sentence, like fill in the blanks. Then we're going to moving on to TPACK writing practices and prompts. So you guys are going to, this is your writing task. I'm going to kind of walk you guys through it. What is it? What are you going to be doing? And then I will be going through your checklist of what you guys have done. You guys have already done most of this. So you've already read the article. You've annotated the article in class. We have read the writing task and writing prompt. What you guys are going to do today, if there's any time, and tomorrow, is we're going to do a do what chart and highlight those verbs. We're going to complete the TPACK graphic organizer and write your paragraph. So that might sound like a lot. We're going to get through it. It's okay. But we're going to get through our first steps. We're going to read, annotate, and get through the prompt and start breaking all of this down. And then our exit ticket is use one word to describe either what you learned today or how you feel. What you learned today. Sorry, I'm going to take the time to do this. Or how you feel about today's lesson. Okay. It's a little wordy. Let's not. Sorry, guys. But that's what we're going to do. As always, it's going to be on Google Classroom. Let me expand the window a little bit. So the TPACK writing practice, I know it looks like a lot and it might look a little bit scary, but the TPACK writing practice, that's where you're actually going to write it. TPACK prompt, that we just looked at it, that's basically what you guys are going to be writing on. Your TPACK practice checklist is what you need to do in order to have it done. And then your TPACK language frames, just to help you when you're writing. And then, of course, the article with the basic annotation guide if you guys need more help. But of course, we already have, those annotations are done. And then your quick write for tomorrow is going to be located here. If you have any questions or you guys need any help, of course, I am here for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in class. Bye.